This is Rosenfat Nation's Fair or Foul. I'm Clint Rosenblatt. Man, you're not going to bald. Alright, y'all just listened to my editor Alex Bain speak, did y'all?
Yes.
Alright, well, everything he said, I want you to forget about it because that's not how things are going to work today. I'm calling the shots, starting off by saying you will only speak when spoken to. You will only have 30 seconds to respond, and we are going to be very strict on that. And if you go over 30, you're probably going to be sent out by my friend Alan Gray right there. So if he grabs your shoulder, you need to get out. Also, speaking of throwing people out, we are going to be on the 2-strike rule. It's in baseball. You know, I'll give you one warning and then you're out of here. So does everybody understand that? Are we clear? If you disrespect us, disrespect me, Rob Carpenter, or Alan Gray, we'll throw you out for good. And this is probably more serious than any debate that you're ever going to do. Like, you've done one, I guess, with the union, and you're going to do one for Newswatch, so let's take this seriously. And I'd also like to point out that Brandon Irvine arrived 15 minutes early to that, and we appreciate that, Brandon.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to start with the Attorney General candidates, and since Irvine was here first, if you would like to stand up, please. Alright, we were doing some research on you, Brandon, and we noticed that you work for the American Home Shield business, and we were wondering how this would help you to be a better Attorney General.
Oh, because basically all I spend every day there, 8 hours a day, interacting with contracts and contract holders, and lots of legal stuff is in those contracts. I learned more about law and legal terminology there than I did by watching anything or reading any law dictionary.
Thank you.
And I've read a couple.
Y'all take note from Mr. Irvine. Not only is he prompt to these meetings, he also did not go over his limits. So everybody, please notice that. The next Attorney General candidate, Jordan Sutton. Jordan, we understand that you're a volunteer firefighter. If you'd like to tell us a little bit about your experience with that, we'd love to hear it.
Yes, I've been a volunteer firefighter since August of 2008 here in Lafayette County. And we do everything from going to car accidents to going in houses to getting cats out of trees. So it's been a great experience.
So now how is that going to help you be a good Attorney General?
Oh, how's it going?
I'm sorry, your time's up. Alright, we're going to move on to the Secretary candidates, starting with Miles the Barlaben. Everyone, usually when you walk around the houses, you're gonna, especially fraternity houses, to campaign, you're gonna try to have some girls with you, because really fraternity guys don't really want to listen to some other dude talk to them about politics. And we're just wondering, Miles, how come you didn't have any girls with you this past week?
That's actually a problem I've been struggling with ever since I was in elementary school. I went to an all-guy elementary school and an all-guy high school too, and for some reason girls kind of are forced away from me. I don't know if it's some kind of an odor or just some kind of but girls don't like to be around me.
Okay, Miles, we noticed on your Facebook that a certain girl, she rocks your socks, and another girl laces the sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering, where were those two girls last week?
Well, one was back home in Arkansas, and the other one was sick.
All right, you can sit down now. Thank you. Moving on with the Secretary candidates, Nick Luckett. We noticed that you're a Harry Potter fan, and we respect you for that. I love Harry Potter and Hermione Granger. We also noticed that one of your favorite TV shows was A Shot of Love with Tila Tequila. And can you address that for us?
When I was in high school, me and my friends loved reality TV shows. Everybody in my school watched them, so we all watched them and came to school and talked about them.
So you're a big reality TV fan.
In high school I was. Now I don't have much time for TV.
So I guess you're going to be in favor of this new show coming up with the college students, and it's basically like just on TV, and they're saying it's not reality, it's real, and they're just going to be filming with the video camera like we do. So you gonna be watching that?
I might.
You
I'm not
might.
sure yet.
All right, and you also are heavily involved in One Mississippi, which is good. and your favorite music is neo soul. Could you tell us a little bit about that for 5 seconds? What is
Neo
that?
soul is like a mix of R&B and soul.
All right, time's up. Can you sit down, please? Secretary candidate Ann Agnew. You are the only sorority candidate for this position, and I was just wondering how you think that's going to help you on Tuesday.
Well, we've already talked about it with the chapter, and they're all going to be out on campaign day, and I know they're all voting for me, so that's a good chunk of votes right there. And they're supporting me, also encouraging.
So you are the sister of Walker Agnew, who is the current chief of staff of President Purcell's
Yes.
cabinet, and we're just thinking you have some big shoes to fill, so you better win this election. You can sit down.
That'd be great.
All right, our next candidate for secretary is Martin Fisher. Martin, can you say hey to the camera? Hello. You know, we were just wondering, Martin, we noticed that you are a kicker for the football team, and we're trying to figure out when you're going to start kicking, my friend.
Actually, about 2 weeks ago, I decided to hang football up. I decided to hang football up and try to get more involved on campus. So actually, I'm not going to be kicking anymore.
All right, we like that. So you're going to be focusing on the ASB?
Yep.
All right, thank you. That's it? Oh, not here. Can you take note of that, Alan?
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the treasurer candidates. We will start with Charles Gaucher. He's from Long Beach, Mississippi, and we were also doing research on you earlier, and we noticed in your profile pic you were looking up like this, and we're just wondering, who do you look up to in life, my man?
Oh gosh.
Can you talk to the camera?
Well, I mean, aside from Clint Rosenblatt, I don't know. I could say that I look up to my mom a lot. She's a really
Mom too.
important person. Clint has a mom. I think most of us have moms. We came from them, and she.
The next topic, continue to stand up, please. Do whatever you want to do coming over you. Could you address that quote that we found on Facebook?
It's actually a song lyric from Tub Thumpin' by Chumbawamba,
That's a good song.
and it's a really good song, and I just feel like it needed a little shout out on my Facebook profile. Do whatever what you want to do, come over you.
Yeah, I like that. Thanks, Charles. The next candidate for treasurer is Sarah Bransford. We checked out her group on Facebook, and we noticed that you had no information about like your platform and whatnot, and we're just wondering why.
See, I like to do it personal. I don't like the whole Facebook idea. So I send out messages. I'm like, hey, this is my platform.
Is that legal?
And then, oh yeah, personalized messages. Oh babe, we got them. then when you see that group out at the bar, you're like, hey, you're in my group. Let me tell you my platform. You go tell the other members. That's how I work it.
Okay, thank you. The next candidate for treasurer is Holt Irving. Hello, Holt. You are very interested in politics. We already know that because you're running for treasurer. And we're just wondering, could you tell us something else that's interesting about you?
Something else that's interesting about myself. Well, let's see. I think as a candidate for this position, the most interesting.
You have a girlfriend, Holt?
I have an ex-girlfriend,
I get it.
actually. Nevertheless,
Continue that, I'm sorry.
for this position, I think something that makes me interesting is the fact that I haven't served as much as some of the other people in the ASB, and that I have served in organizations that I think stay in touch a little more with the student body. So,
All right, thank you.